Yeah, we live, Jit. You know what I'm telling you? What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Y'all gonna come up in here, man. Nigga, we got time today. Bitch, we got time today. Nigga, what's going down, YouTube? Let's see how we gonna do this, man. Let's see how we gonna do this right here, man. Let Travis make us home, man. We up in here, man, and we ain't doing no tripping, man. For real, I promise you, we not. One thing I know, if I trip, I'ma fall. And the only time I'ma fall is when I'm balling in that mall. What's up, big girl? Little band, man, what's going down, man? I'm about to play some of this content, man, with this kingpin that was in Houston, man. One of these kingpins from Houston, man. Talking about one of them niggas that was really, really getting it on, man. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know about him because, they wasn't in the streets. So them guys wouldn't even know nothing about this dude. Yeah, niggas can talk about gang bang and shit all day. But nigga want to hear about that. Niggas getting money. Niggas that was out here getting money. Hold on, big girl. Which one you want to watch? That one right there? All right. Every time I get on this live, man, you always want something. Now it's gonna be hard for me to find this shit. Every time I try to pull some shit up, it'd be hard for me to find it. Now this crazy. Now I see how other people feel. Yeah, hold on real quick. Let me get this content. Who we got up in here, man? Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Okay, we got two people on here. He said I'm gonna be on that Madden 2K. I was gonna say he on that Madden. Yes, sir. Hold on real quick, man. Let me get some shit straightened over here, man. It's crazy. I can't find the content on the computer right here. But shit, I was just watching it on my phone. I ain't even get to watch the whole thing. I had uploaded a short though. Hey, what's going down? What's going down? I see them boys coming and leaving. Them boys coming and leaving. It's all good, though. You know what I'm telling you? He say one. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, man, I think I want to play one good song before I goddamn start this motherfucker. I want to play one goddamn. I see, boy, I hit that live, man. When you hit that live button, they make other people hit their live button. I, today I'm not even. I said tomorrow I wasn't gonna talk about nobody. God damn it, I'm gonna start today. Yeah, fuck tomorrow. I'm gonna start today, y'all. Y'all give me 1 minute real quick, man. I gotta get some shit straight on my phone. What's the deal? What's the deal? Yeah, I got the content right here, y'all. We ain't even gotta go to that no more. I got the content right here, man. We gonna watch this kingpin from Houston, man. Old Johnny, man. One of the kingpins out of Houston, man. That was really getting it on. I'm talking about we talking about really, really getting it on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear about all the other kingpins all around the world and shit. But we really had them motherfuckers in our city too. And he not the only one, trust and believe. He is not the only one. It's a bunch of them motherfuckers out here. I guess he just the only one that's not in the game no more, so he can talk about it. He one of the ones that did his goddamn time already and came back and got on some other shit, some new shit, some shit he ain't never did before. So shit, he ain't gotta goddamn go back to the game and sell no books or sell no bricks, however you want to say it, cause he got some new shit going on that he ain't never did before. So now he can come out and talk about his story. Shit, pretty soon we should be seeing this story. You know what I'm telling you on TV pretty soon. So y'all remember us watching this. Y'all remember us watching this. Y'all be like, man, I remember when Show Your Love played that shit on his show. So y'all remember, man, watching this. Y'all probably see a TV show after this dude. Come on, y'all. I ain't coming.
Today is not a guest. This is family. I keep telling them I'm gonna bring some guests sooner or later, JB. Right now, we got to get family in line, man. I respected this man as a child. I respect this man as a man. I've watched his journey. He's the blueprint. When I was in the game in the streets, it was two people that I looked up to. I
What's
knew
going
initially,
down,
and I
man?
heard of the other one. It was Johnny Binder and Carl Smitty. You're looking at the man that made Carl Smitty. You're looking at the man that made the likes of a Jay Prince, the likes of Keith Babin, the likes of all the people that came before my era. And I'm a historian, not a historian. This is the beginning of Houston right here. We're looking at the largest, the biggest, right here in the building with us now.
Come
We're
on.
looking at the
Talk
blueprint.
that
Mr.
shit.
Johnny Binder, let's go.
A north side nigga, man. And this another thing about it. A north side nigga, not no south side nigga. He one of the niggas from the north that when it took over the south
Hey
side.
man, you got
The nigga really took
man.
over everywhere,
It's an
truth be
honor to sit here
told.
with you, and I'm glad to be alive.
Ooh.
To be in the shootouts and the fights, fighting
And
the
the nigga
police,
got
and
them hands
went to
too.
26 prisons because I was a baby Malcolm X
26
in the prison. I was
prisons.
bringing people together on one guard. They tried to kill me 4 times in prison.
Come on now.
The wardens them had hits put on me, and each time God walked me out of it. So every morning I wake up now, I tell God, thank you. And I ask
Amen.
him, why me? He said, because you like Isaiah, you bold enough to say, take me. So I stand up today for black women, all women, but specifically black women, because they're being disrespected more than anybody on the planet Earth.
Yes, they are.
And I stand up for black children and our elders. We owe that to the ancestors. So it's a new Johnny Binder.
Yes, it
It's
is.
been in my heart. And in my gangster days, I wasn't trying to be the biggest gangster. It happened. I have no fear.
Amen.
And I thank God for that.
Amen. It's a pleasure to have you too, brother.
It's a pleasure to sit here with you, man.
Yes, it is.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Man.
You will be a part of my movie. You will help me do it. It's gonna be the American gangster because I didn't have to shoot people like they was doing. Just scared of my name, so I ain't had to go around shooting people all day and all that old foolishness. So man, it's just an honor to be here, Mike. Wherever you want to start at, whatever you want to say, I mean, I'm with it.
And I'm gonna let y'all know now. This is be one of maybe 6 to 8, because I promise you, when you get started with this story, y'all think y'all enticed with my drink stories, my screw stories. Y'all think y'all enticed with what y'all come to see me. But when I tell you I'm bringing the beginning of Houston to you, the real American gangster is right here, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to start at the beginning, man. For those that have been living under a rock, or those that's too young to understand or know Johnny Binder. You feel what I'm saying? So let's just start it here, man. And, everything I know, but I just want them to know. Let's start, side of town, the beginning. Let's go.
Yeah, we gonna do some of it. Then we gonna do about 7, 8 shows as we go toward the movie, and I will excite them and not hype them, but excite them, because like I told 50 Cent when I sent the letter to him, 50, the movies you're doing is good, but you can do my movie, and you ain't got to write nothing fake. It's all real, and God saved me. And I say that because at one time I thought it was me, and it wasn't me. My fighting, my karate, my gun shooting, I fought 7 police. So I really, I can go, but God said, fool, I save you. Yeah, you can go.
Save yourself.
You can save yourself.
Amen.
So I came to that realization, so I wouldn't be narcissistic.
Okay, so let's start. Before the drug dealing, before the con. See, I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was childhood Johnny Binder? Like, mom, dad, did you come up in that household? What was the type of household?
I was blessed. My father had a construction company. Mm-hmm. I was born in Fifth Ward in Rascal Nichols. Amen. And people don't even know that. Keep that because you from South Paul. I said, no, I'm from the whole Houston. Amen. When I took the game, I ruled the South and the North. I know. Acres Home, they tried to kill me out there. And, and I bought the whole strip center so I could stand on the corner, Kaiser Corner, which was worth over $100,000 a day. Mm-hmm. So
one thing about Kaiser Corner, man, hey, that bitch been pumping. Hey, that bitch still pumping right now to this day. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I remember niggas used to get out of jail and be on ankle monitors, nigga, still out there getting it like a motherfucker, man. That bitch right there was something different. Niggas would come straight home from the penitentiary and goddamn get parole right to that motherfucker on that same street. And nigga, they wouldn't be out, nigga, for an hour, nigga. They'll be right back to it. I'm talking about getting it in, nigga, serving everybody that come through. Like, damn, nigga ain't even get to take a bath yet, nigga. He right back to the money. Like, that bitch was legendary, nigga. Boy, if you roll down that motherfucker, boy, you better be square business, because that was a one-way in and a one-way out. It was just a little street. So, nigga, you had to turn in somebody's driveway and bag out the driveway to get out that motherfucker. So if you wasn't supposed to be down there and you was just driving down there, just imagine you don't supposed to be down there, you just pulling somebody's driveway. Man, you down there about to die. So, like, nigga, if you came on that street, you better have some business on that street because you don't want to pull in nobody's driveway, nigga, because they probably think you the Jack Boys and they probably fire your motherfucking ass up. So yeah, that street right there been pumping, still is pumping right now to this day. And I probably be lying to y'all shit. They probably done closed that bitch down like a motherfucker.
Everybody wanted that corner, so I bought the corner. So I said, nah, niggas get off the corner, it's mine.
It's all mine now.
Yeah, I could outthink them. If you want to call a corner your corner, but you don't own nothing. So when I call a corner my corner, I own the corner.
Amen.
So I'm not knocking these dudes, but
Right.
I just think different.
So to entice that mind, you came out of a father, mama house.
I had a mama and a father.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get to.
And we was poor for a minute, and my dad had struck gold on a construction company and bought us a brand new house in Cloverland, right down Cullen, after you pass the airport. It was a brand new subdivision out there. So, and then I became the #1 baseball player through my father. I ain't know I could play, but it was a Chinese boy was teaching me. I played all the positions, but I mastered shortstop, and that's the position I had to have, and I mastered it. So I can play right now.
Come on now.
Right now, right this minute. So
what middle school did you go to? What year was this when you found out you
Carter G. Woodson.
Okay. Woodson.
Right down the street. Right down the street from Worthing. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
And then high school, where you went to high school
at? Carter G. Woodson. I went to JJ Rose. I went to JJ Rose from first grade.
That's Sterling, right? No.
JJ Rose right in Cloverland.
Mm-hmm.
I left there and went to Woodson. I was on the way to Worthing, and my daddy snatched me out of school because I got a girl pregnant.
What age was this?
I was about 14, 15. I didn't know that. I was dumb, didn't know what I was doing.
Didn't know it worked like that later on and they happened.
I didn't know what I was doing. I must have seen something on TV. I don't know what I seen, but yeah.
Right. See, a lot of people don't know back then, man. It was children having children, but we were a different 14. 15.
Yeah. But, when we get into it, I don't want to hurt these young people that's here now, but this foolishness that I'm looking at, we never done this, shooting each other wives, and get up in the morning, shoot your wife 11 times, and shoot your children. We never did none of this.
Women and children were.
It's off. It was you couldn't touch no nigga, woman or wife.
Or when you with your woman or wife.
Yeah, you
that
can't.
Was another thing.
Yeah.
You with your mama.
Yeah.
You with your wife. You with your daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll catch you next time.
Yeah. And
we had a thing called fighting before we shoot.
Mm-hmm.
PABA, all this shit. They don't have none of that, Jay.
They don't even know how to box. So, it's too much Xbox and Grand Theft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they started doing this here, but they ain't doing they don't know how to throw the hook off the jab, straight right hand, kickbox, wrestle, karate. They not into that.
So with the baseball, where did the karate start? Did you start younger with karate?
I started boxing first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you land at when you got your skills? Was it PABA or
no?
What's up, John, man? What's the deal, G?
A dude named Mott. This nigga was bad, man. And I liked it. So I kept boxing with him. He kept tearing me up. And for about 2 years.
The only way you get better.
Yeah. He knocked me down. I get back up. He knocked me down. He said, little boy, I said, I'm gonna get you one day.
Got hard.
And about 3 years later, and he said, oh, that was luck. I said, get up. He say, wait a minute. I said, nigga, I learned it from you. Right. Yeah. I said, I just took the hook up off the jab, moved it. Yeah. I learned it from you.
Sensei.
And I wouldn't fight him no more.
Oh, no. Yeah. I don't want you to get me no more.
Because he was sharp enough for me.
And see, that's what people don't understand.
I appreciate y'all coming in here, hitting that like button, man. For the people that don't know what's going on, man, this one of them kingpins out of Houston, man.
That's where
I wouldn't fight him no more because
tomorrow we gonna check out some more of his content
in Fifth Ward, Cashmere Garden, because nobody whoop him. That nigga, he was bad. Call him mop. He'll mop you up. That's why they call him mop. He'll knock you out and mop you up.
And then so the karate started after that. So now you got confidence with the boxing, and now you fell in love with the Bruce Lee movies. And
I started wrestling after that, then the karate. Because I had a girlfriend that was a Chinese girl, and she was flipping me and stuff, and I didn't know how to wrestle. And she kept it up. And I won't let the woman keep on throwing me, man. So I told her, brother, come here, man, you want to show me how to wrestle. So about 7 months later, she grabbed me, I slammed her. I said, you'll never throw me again.
Because people don't understand, it's not about the matchup weight size. It's about the skill.
It's a skill set.
It's a skill set. That's why she knew how to put this much weight when you're at this angle.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. So now we know sports is what got you your confidence up and this, that, and the third. So, and everybody, they know you of your case. You had the biggest drug case ever.
In the state of Texas.
State. But before you were a drug dealer, I was under the assumption that you was a pimp because you're extreme ladies, man. Wherever you at, the ladies are there. You know what I'm saying? They love Johnny Binder. I don't know if you love them like they love you, but man, they all love JB, man, even to this day, man. And you look good still. You know what I'm saying? It's something else. So what did you have a hand at pimping, or did you have a hand at being? Because I see you say that the ladies hear your drugs and this, that, and the third. So let's go back before the drugs.
But let me help you out. I don't want to disrespect no pimp, because the biggest pimp in America is Donald Trump. But I've never pimped, because my woman, if she gonna have sex with somebody, I don't want her. They used to have trains where 3-4 dudes have sex with a broad, and I couldn't do it. I was in the line first and got out the line.
Don't want to know.
And I say, no, I can't do this. What's wrong with you? I don't know. I just can't do it. That was never in me. If my woman is my woman, she's my woman. And if she's somebody else's woman, then go it on.
And be that person.
Yeah. But to me, when I went to the host role, all the niggas get their women, because I took most of the pimp women. And I was taking them to Las Vegas and take them to Atlantic City. And we got our money by conversation. We didn't get our money by laying down in no bed.
So we go back to conversation, which is short for con. So you was popping con was your angle before.
But it wasn't con to me, it was conversation. They called it con. They conned us.
Right.
They lied to us. Told us the Columbus discovered America on the Pinta, the St. Marie, the Mayflower, and that's a lie.
All of it.
Our Aboriginal brother was already here. The one they called the Indians. They were selling West Indies and call them Indians. So they should have never sent me to prison. That was a major mistake, because when people playing dominoes, I was playing God knows. When people thought it was a cemetery, God let me turn to a seminary. I started studying because I found out I had $200 million. I'm in prison with 40 years. Something ain't matching up, because I wasn't gonna talk on Marie. When I bring Marie in here and sit here with you, she gonna tell you I could have gave her up, but I don't rock like that.
And we talking about the
Marie Preston.
The great
Marie Preston. Yeah. The richest black woman ever in the state of Texas.
Griselda Blanca.
Yeah, her.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no woman ever had the money she had.
There you go. That's what I was going to say. And she was a black woman.
Yeah, black woman.
Okay, so you started with the con. This is before Marie.
Yeah.
Okay, so you and your ladies would go to Las Vegas.
Atlantic City.
That's where Atlantic City, and that's where that started at. So as you perfected that and got on, what was the next phase? Because I hear about the jury heist.
They say I robbed a jewelry store for $1 million on Bullet Jewelry Store. I was just in the lot the other day. It spooked me. Somebody told me to come over there. They owed me some money and told me to come over there. And I looked at the address and I say, Fountain View in Westheimer. And I drove up there, and it shocked me. But the jewelry store ain't there. They got a gold thing that where you bring your gold or something.
Gold exchange.
Yeah, it's gold exchange. So to make a long story short, I was in that parking lot just 5-6 days ago reminiscing. But I was in Dallas when they robbed a jewelry store for $1 million. And they said I was in Houston.
I was just in that parking lot 5-6 days ago reminiscing.
Die Not Still, she stole that. And
how old were you at this time, Jay?
20-something years old. Yeah, 20-something years old.
Ahead of your game.
Way ahead of my game. Josiah.
So they tried to say that the jewelry store got robbed in Dallas.
No, it got robbed in Houston.
And you were physically
in Dallas.
Wow.
And 5 people took the witness stand. 1 white woman and 2 people, Linda Lucky, Dorothy Lucky, that fixed hair. And one of them was fixing my hair at 1:15. The robbery happened at 1 o'clock, so it was impossible. And I signed in. You have to sign in the book to come in. And I just left the hotel because I had no money. My girl, India, took the money and left me in the room, and the security guard kicked me out. She said, "You got to come downstairs, sit downstairs till you pay your room rent." I said, "Man, I can pay for this place, man. Let me go to sleep." When
Right.
no, you coming out? No, some black dude. I'm glad he made me come out.
Because you had to sign the paper.
Yeah, I came downstairs. I
Your
sit
alibi.
there.
Right.
No, he took the witness stand. I called my girl. I say, "Man, where you at? Come here, man, pay for this room while I go back upstairs, man." She come pay for the room. I went back upstairs and sleep. But it's good it happened because it's good it happened because he took the witness stand. It's crazy. I that what really turned me to gangster. When they kidnapped me.
Rewind before we go there.
Yeah.
So you in Dallas, the robbery happens in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
and they want you so bad
Mm-hmm.
that they try to frame you. So
They did frame me.
that they absolutely did.
And a lady by the name of Judge O'Keegan
Mhm.
in the District Court of 230, a white woman with blue eyes and blonde hair, was my hero.
Mm.
She said, "If you prove to me," after she gave me 18 years in a jury, trial, all my people took the witness stand and proved I was in Dallas. One white man say, "No, that's him. He was in my jury store." The son, the father say, I don't know if it's him, but the son says him. One white boy. Here go 5 people say I was in Dallas, and they gave me 18 years to send me to prison.
By jury?
Yeah, for me now.
Wow.
I was. It was it for me.
You were set up.
No, I know I was set up, but I went gangster after that. I said, "Oh no, it's on now."
Because now at that time you was just doing whatever you
Yeah,
were doing.
I was right. I was still had construction going on,
So you had
but I was legit.
you had now you have built a disdain for the law because y'all have sincerely framed me for something that I definitely did not do.
Yeah.
So you come up out of that like whoa. Now what brought it up?
I did 3 years in prison. I got a full pardon. I came back from Governor Mark White. Yeah, Governor Mark White. My movie gonna be so cold-blooded because the judge could have went to prison herself. Marie Terrell, a beautiful girl. We found her in Church, Maryland. The DA gave us the evidence because he said he left Harris County. I never told him about this.
Mm-hmm.
He left Harris County and went to Fort Bend. He said he couldn't be a DA no more in Harris County. They're too rotten. He said that you've been framed. So he told my lawyer, Stanley Snyder. I made Ken Schaefer Stanley Snyder. Okay. I made both of them, but I made more Ken Schaefer. Yeah, but I made both of them. Right. Yeah, it was all about Johnny Bonner. If you know about Johnny Bonner, they was nothing. I'm just telling you. They made money off my misery.
Yes.
I got arrested 41 times.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we back to this jury heist. So you go and you get appeal. You prove where you was at to beat the appeal and all that.
No, I came back to trial. Okay. I was in prison.
So it was a retrial.
No, I got a new trial and went back. But I was in the Fifth Circuit, and the girl took the witness stand and said, "Me and my husband robbed the jewelry store. He didn't rob the jewelry store," and they gave her a lie detector test. Oh yeah. Gave her a lie detector test, and on the mic they said, "Let's go, Jay." I was JJ. Her husband's name was Jay, J-A-Y. She already had 99 years. She said, "Only reason I'm testifying because I ain't gonna let this man do this time with me." And she wouldn't say who did it with her, but she said she did it in some guy. So she told the feds, the state, "I'm not gonna get him up." But Johnny Bonner had nothing to do with this. So they put us together with handcuffs on and try to get us to talk to each other. I didn't even know her. Yeah, they microphone the whole room. But I talked to her. I said, "How you doing?" I don't even know her. I never said it's pretty too. Pretty Robert, And then Judge O'Keegan, when I proved it wasn't me, she said, "Mr. Bonner, I told you if you prove that you didn't rob that jewelry store, I will let you go." She said, "I can't let you go because the Fifth Circuit," don't miss this, Tammy. He said, "The Fifth Circuit got this. I don't have no power to let you go." She said, "But I'm going to let you go. I'm probably going to go to jail." I'm gonna give you the
Yeah, because people don't understand when you in the appellate.
yeah, you
I
can't
understand, but the
the
court
lower judge can't
can't let you go.
Right. You gotta wait for the appellate court.
Right.
She didn't give a damn about no appellate court. She said, I told you if you prove that this ain't your case, I was gonna let you go. So she said, at this time, the 18 years been reversed. You no longer in this.
Custody.
Boom. So the police grabbed me, put the hand. She said, what y'all doing? We finna take him back over. She said, no, you're not. This never happened.
Wow.
That's what I'm trying to tell 50 Cent. She said, walk him back over. She said, Judge, we can't. She said, who the judge in here? She said, I'm Judge O'Keefe. Who court is this? She says, man, damn it, walk him back over and give him his stuff. Don't even take him back. He been locked up too damn long on a lie. And I gave him my word. Mr. Minor, call your mother. Tell her come get you. I started crying, man.
God is good.
A white woman, you know. And I blessed her, but you know, I can't say what I did.
Right.
And I didn't do it. I sent somebody.
And it wasn't, you didn't bless her, then she did that.
Yeah, no,
she did
I
the
blessed
right
that.
thing, and then God helped you bless her.
Yeah, I'm pretty pearl necklace. I had to. Yeah, I sent it by somebody. She was,
Right.
She did. I wish she was alive. Judge O'Keefe. She was one of the most powerful judges. And what saved her, the governor, the governor, Mark White, came behind her and gave me a full pardon and saved her. Because she'd have left her judgmentship.
Man.
That's why I'm trying to tell 50 Cent and
well, we don't need 50 no more. We don't need Cube. We don't need nothing. You got your nephew. You got me right here. I'm with you.
Yeah, I want to get ready to do the movie.
I want y'all to know something. I've heard all these stories.
Mm-hmm.
I surprised you with so much I was telling you about.
I heard all these stories. You don't need 50 no more, nigga. You got your nephew right here.
Your life, but it's always been, man, did y'all know that, man, the judge could have got fired for, like, you got some special privileges that people is amazing.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at it as folk tales at the time, because, you know, they'll take a 1 and put a 10 on it when it come to real niggas like you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's amazing to hear you say it word for word, verbatim.
I never told nobody this. I was waiting for the movie, but we finna do the movie.
The streets know.
Yeah.
The streets know.
Yeah. If this white woman didn't let me go, brother, I had to do almost 10, 11 years in prison. It was aggravated. So she put her life on the line. She said, I said I was gonna let you go. See, people missing this, man. This God. The white woman looked at me. She said, I'm gonna let you go because you proved that you're innocent. Yeah, I spent $20,000 that I didn't have because I got broke in there. Mm-hmm. And my girl, KK, she hustling the money and get caught up. And she go to prison when I get out for the money to pay the lawyer. So now I got to go get her out of prison. Yeah, she got caught up.
Where she get caught up though?
Conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's why dude thought I was a pimp. I make a pimp out of punk. I make more money in 1 week than he make in a year. So I ain't
already, LX. Already, G.
Penis for no $200, $100.
What are we doing?
Run out the room and all that old dummy. I'm not knocking you niggas, man, but I ain't with y'all. I ain't with that old fake pimp stuff, man. That's you wasted. She got heaven between her legs. You let her give heaven up to hell. So I ain't, even before I got in the nation, I didn't even know that, but I knew she was valuable. I had a sophisticated lady. I knew she was sophisticated, but I couldn't prove it. My whole life been women, man.
And for y'all, we gonna fast forward 1 second. This is Johnny Binder, who was gifted $20 million from Whitney Houston to be a consultant. We can't go there now.
Yeah,
but
we'll do that.
We giving a teaser.
That's a good teaser, and I could have
take that clip. Yeah,
and she called me back. They told me to come get her, and her mama said she didn't give a
already.
damn.
That nigga say nigga whole family somebody around
magazine.
the city.
Right.
Nah, real shit.
I'm gonna bring it up in magazine, U.S. News, where I was the biggest crack dealer in the state of the United States. So dudes talk this talk, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feeling. I made more money in 1 hour in 1 month than these niggas made their whole lifetime. So all this old run around here talking about, y'all need to shut the hell up, man, and stop it, man. Get off the gas, man. And for you families snitched on me. I ain't gonna call your name, but I want you to know 2 of y'all alive, 2 you're dead. God gonna kill the other 2. 4 niggas went down there to the DEA and say Johnny Binder too big, and say we want to get him off the street.
Okay.
Look at me. 4 niggas. And I'm taking care of these niggas, they mamas, they children. I'm taking care of these fools. And Smitty and them was stealing cars.
That's where I want to go.
Smitty was stealing cars, him and little Larry.
Yeah,
dude, stop.
Let's stay on course.
Yeah.
I did that for the clips.
Yeah.
Okay, so you beat the case. So obviously conduct is over. When you get lessons, I'm sure you like me, it's like that part is over.
But what happened, the TV people came out for Thanksgiving. So, ain't no such thing as Thanksgiving, but the jive turkey. Mm-hmm. They came out, there's a pagan holiday too. They came out, I didn't know back then. And we at the table eating, and they come in there filming Channel 213, trying to find how you feel doing 3 years in prison for robbing a jewelry store that you didn't rob. I said, I'm gonna sue him.
You got him too.
I sued him. I won.
You got him.
Yeah. So that would turn me gangster.
Can you disclose the amount, or is
no,
it
I
still
can't
undisclosed amount?
I can't do that.
Okay.
So
right.
that I gag hard. So that's to this day. So that's what happened. I felt some type of way because I was a square.
And what year was this?
1978, 79, 80, 81.
What year did okay, so you was a millionaire before the 80s, because we can't say what it was, but I do know.
Damn, that nigga say 79 or some shit like that. Damn, nigga was in prison in the 70s.
Crack cocaine,
damn. 82, 83, when I got home.
And you was a square.
Now, this is what I want to get to right here, man. This nigga, I've been telling niggas, dog, crack been in H-Town, bro. This nigga just say 82, 83 when he got home. Nigga, it was here while he was in jail, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, nigga. Nigga, crack been on the streets down there since about 79, 80, some shit like that, nigga. Niggas been smoking crack. So when them niggas out there in California talking about they brought crack down here and all like that and shit, man, you niggas better get the fuck on somewhere, dog. Like, I be laughing, like, niggas been cooking up work out here. Like, man, I done heard so many of these stories, nigga. It's ridiculous, nigga. I'm talking about niggas was cooking their own crack up. You know what I'm telling? Dope fiends, nigga. Man, this shit crazy, man. That's why I be laughing when niggas be trying to talk to me. Like, nigga, you can't make me believe no shit like that, nigga, when I done hung around the real niggas that been doing this shit since the 70s and the 80s, nigga. You don't want to talk no cocaine with a nigga like me, because everybody know the cocaine bullshit right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I never sold no drugs in my life.
Exactly. So you got all this money.
I come home. I seen Johnny Hickman when I come home.
Okay, rest him.
And I got in the car with him riding around. And I said, Johnny, what is that? And he said, crack rock. Because, Johnny was, he dead, so I can tell you.
Big heroin dealer.
Yeah, he was a heroin dealer,
right. Yeah, come on.
He wasn't down with that. So I rode with him. He picked up like $100,000 less than about 4 hours. I said, hey, what you doing? Chunk me some money like I'm a little boy. I said, Johnny, come on, man.
Who was bigger, Joseph or Johnny?
Johnny.
Hickman, yeah. Okay.
Johnny. Joseph can't hold Johnny Jock. Matter of fact, Johnny was the only one in the state of Texas up next to me. Then Smitty. It was me, right. Johnny, Smitty, Keith Babin.
Yeah, you
a
can
little bit
say,
farther down.
Yeah.
Okay, but
shout out Keith.
Yeah, I love Keith. I love Keith. I ain't got no problem with Keith. Keith Babin.
Yes, sir.
I ain't got no problem with Keith. None whatsoever. I just want everybody to stop lying, man. Ooh. And I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feeling, man. but you niggas can't hold my jock. So stop.
That's what we
stop
doing.
the line.
We gonna.
I got
the,
evidence.
right.
I got evidence.
Yeah, well, we gonna get the story right
Yeah.
because one thing about the truth don't need help.
Yeah.
The truth knocked the brains out of folks.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that nigga say stop lying, nigga. You niggas wasn't pumping like me, nigga.
What's going on?
You
now.
niggas wasn't getting it like me,
now.
man.
I know you had a disdain for law at that time, the way they did you.
Yeah.
So is this the thing that started you saying, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay.
My brother owed.
What's the deal, Monkey man? What's going down, man?
Because I didn't want to do that. He was next door to my mama.
That boy was talking about Casa Colas earlier, nigga.
About 5
nigga say he bought the whole block, nigga, and then kick niggas off the block, nigga.
Call them out one by one. What you want to do? They know I had hands, so they weren't trying to see me like that.
Say them niggas in Acres home tried to kill him. So he come by the whole block up and then kick them niggas off the block, nigga, and took over that bitch, nigga.
I'm gonna kill you. I don't give a goddamn where you smoke it. Excuse my language, but that's what I said. I said I don't care where you smoke it, but you ain't mama next door, nigga. And you over here with these niggas, I ain't even know what the smoke was. They had the real pipes now, that little hookah shit.
Well, it was
with some water in it. Yeah, they
freebasing it.
Yeah, they had a real pipe with some water in it, and them like they was chemists or something. They were there, and everybody in the zone, not but me.
That's what hurt Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I'm looking at these niggas, and the water bubbling, and they, you know.
And what year is this? So we time stamp it.
This was 83. I've never been high day in my life. Everybody be trying.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, man, why you didn't get high?
Shit, this back in the 80s and the 90s, G. All this shit happened back in the 80s and the 90s.
And I know if a nigga sneak me, that's the only way to get me. So I want to be alerted all the time. So because dudes tried to, three of the biggest dudes in the city tried to rob me. 50 being one of them. You know, Big 50, he hit you, knock you out for 2 weeks. You know, and then you know, James at Hester House, he tried to rob me. Then Big James Johnson, then Peaches.
Okay, so not to cut you off, but when that started,
everybody know who James is, nigga.
Colombians.
Yeah,
so that's what you wasn't in the game when
I wasn't in the game.
So you saved him.
Yeah, I just went to the Colombians, talked to him. You know, they talk real gangster. You know, I'm laughing. I'm like, nigga, I don't know what kind of black folks y'all been talking to.
Were they black Colombians or
black Colombians
or white Colombians?
Black Colombians.
Okay, so
and I say, you're not gonna with my brother, man.
Right. Goddamn right.
Whatever you owe you, goddamn it, I'm gonna pay you. So what is it? And they gave the number, about 6 digits. I said, I'll pay it. So now I just got home. So my money funny. So I said, damn, I gotta make a move. Save this boy alive. So I went and made a move. And
were they the same Colombians or was it something different?
The same Colombian.
Wow. I don't say because back then when they see you do some stand-up stuff like that, man,
well, the big one came and got me.
That's what I was finna say. They gonna pass that to the boss man.
The boss man flew in to come get me and sit down with me. Can't call his name. He sit down with me. Yeah. He sit down with me and say, man, you know, you got some nuts. And I said, I don't know, man. He said, so you paying this off? I said, yeah. So I made some moves. And about 2 months later, I paid it off. And I made it so fast, I say, because this was my role. I didn't like, I hated pimps and drug dealers. I have no respect for a pimp or drug dealer. None whatsoever.
At this time, right?
Never pimp, ever. I got 4 daughters,
right,
and a mama, so never pimp. So I'll lay a woman down, take her peanuts, and she got to take a chance and bring the money to you, little punk money. You know.
No disrespect to what they got. And then they pimping today ain't nothing like the pimping yesterday.
Ain't nobody.
Don't worry about that.
Ain't nobody in America pimping. Let's stop faking it. But Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is
the only pimp in America. Everybody else fake. I don't give a damn who don't like what I'm saying. I'm telling the truth. If a nigga think it's telling the truth, they can meet me 2 about me. So it's cool. No, I'm not talking about gangsters. Cool. I'm just letting them know ain't but one pimp in America is Donald Trump.
Amen.
This the only man broke in there, killed all them people, 5 co-conspirators, and running for president.
again
with 91
and
indictments
about to make it.
and owed $600 million and took some gold tennis shoes, put a flag on it, and told him to buy it where he could pay it off. Come on, man.
Okay, so the same Colombians that you save your brother with offer your job, you take it and pay it off, or how
Yeah,
did
they
that
took
go?
it and paid it off.
Okay, so
And then another one came in when I got started, and then I said to myself, I don't like this. So I went back to him. I said, man, give me everything. They say, dude, you ain't got the money for that. I say, I got some of it, and you front me the rest. He said, brother, you know if you mess this off, we gonna kill you. I say, and if you mess it off, I'm gonna kill you. They wasn't used to that. They was used to soft niggas, you know, soft brothers, you know. And I let them know, man. The same way you blow a house up, I know how to blow one up too. Same way you shoot, I know how to shoot. If you want to fight, so they you know, they dealt with me. I almost called his name. I ain't gonna call him. He looked at me. He said, "Boy, you got some nuts." I said, "You got some nuts too. You come over from Colombia and took over our neighborhood." I said, "So
you're a bad man.
You're a bad man yourself." And so that's what started it, and I blew up
from there.
I blew up from there, and I wasn't even trying to do that. That's why I got out the game. When I seen Kathy Griffin, one of the prettiest women on the planet Earth, married that boy on Channel 26, she come out my place pregnant, and that killed me. I couldn't do it no more. I went in there, I whooped them niggas right there on South Park.
Don't you be selling the pregnant women.
Yeah, I whooped them. And then I kidnapped her. I could have went to prison.
Yeah, those were back when the game had principles. And
yeah. And see, we wasn't shooting each other.
Right. And it's good to hear you say that because sound like those.
That nigga say I go in there and whoop them niggas.
Help you.
I go in there and whoop them niggas, man. You can't whoop a nigga now. He gonna put that tool on you.
Because without that, we got a lawless land.
Right. It was some older dudes.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to call his name.
It's North Side, South Side.
Yeah, I'm gonna call his name in a minute. You know him. He had a Rolls Royce, called himself a pimp.
Snow, huh?
No.
Snow.
I bought all his jewelry too. I'm trying to call his name. You know him when I call his name. He looked like Billy D. Williams.
Okay.
Robert Turner. So Robert Turner and this other boy, they was pimping, had women, and then I met another boy had women in the snow. Umstead up in Milwaukee, and I said, man, what y'all doing? Give me the women, let me teach them. No, man, let's go to Las Vegas, Atlantic City. No.
Let's do some other type things.
I say, you wasting valuable material.
Yeah.
And Sam Umstead, he couldn't understand me. And so I cut him loose.
They say, give me the women, let me teach them, goddammit.
Robert Turner's still in town. He ain't dead yet. And so I bought his jewelry, and he was my hero. Already. But not on the pimping, on the principles.
Right.
And then I took 2 women from a so-called pimp, and that's where it started. And the dude
right there.
Yeah, it started right there.
All right, we're going to take a small break right here, man, so we can get back on track, man. Like I say, man, this is one-on-one with Mike D, man, but this is the Johnny Binder story, man. And y'all stay tuned because
You say, what y'all Northside niggas know about Pimp Daddy the Pimp? Shit, nigga, only pimp that I knew is a couple of niggas that I used to see in the gambling shack when I used to be in that bitch with my old man. I damn sure ain't gonna call them niggas names out though. But yeah, I don't know who that is though. You talk about Pimp Daddy though. I damn sure don't know. I ain't gonna get on this bitch a lot to a nigga. Like, yeah, I know you talk about. Yeah. I damn sure don't know you talk about G. Man, fuck it. I'm about to play some old content. I ain't gonna play that Willie D shit. I'm gonna play that shit tomorrow. Fuck it.
Young lady, let me help you out.
What's up, family? Today we got a special guest, the man himself. You know, y'all might know him as Johnny Banda, but he is now known as Dr. David Jeremiah. How you living? How you feeling?
Man, to be here with my new godson and be here with the queen and sit here with you is an honor, man. Anytime that you can sit with a millennial and you're a school teacher, and I'll be fighting for you to make sure all school teachers make over $100,000 a year. So we pay NBA players, we pay football players, but we need to pay the teacher because y'all the most important. Y'all more important than the pastors because you with the child 8 to 12 hours a day. So we need to pay y'all because y'all got our children. You know the mother and father. So I know you didn't know that, but now I'm letting you know I'm an advocate and fighting to get a school teacher paid over $100,000. Once we can pay y'all, then y'all come and want to have about worrying about bills, you can take care of the children. And you get the best school teachers. A lot of school teachers leaving because they can't make the money they want to make.
Yeah, it's different. Yes, sir. So, what you been up to lately? OG?
Man, just trying to get Miss Harris in the office. This will inspire millions of women, black and white, pink and brown. We, the nation, you know, we've been trying to give a message out for a long time to the black man. And in our Christian faith, we've been trying to get our brother the promise of God. And we're trying to teach our people how to eat, because 90% of our people in America gonna kill themselves with food. So again, brother, I'm trying to get Miss Harris in right now. That's most important to me. I don't know nothing important than that because the black woman has been disrespected more than any woman on the face of the earth. In the last 10 years, over 1 million black women have been kidnapped. But if you kidnap 1,000 dogs, you stop America. So you have made a dog more important than our women. And the black woman is the most important person on the planet Earth. She the mother of Earth. I'm talking about your mother and my mother.
So what's your thoughts about the current election right now?
Well, man, you know, it's real simple. I'm gonna do the t-shirts. I'm gonna get 5,000 t-shirts. I'm selling them at $15 a piece. It's simple what we're doing. We're gonna have on the back of it, Donald Trump, convicted felon, 34 counts. On the front, prosecutor, Miss Harris. Who you vote for? You want the prosecutor or you want the convicted felon? Anybody would pick somebody as a convicted felon and fraud and have disrespect for women. His own wife didn't come to his interview. And we know what, I know why she didn't come. She's waiting for her check. She gonna walk away with $500 million. So she's playing her role and waiting. All that's a con game. Donald Trump needs a psychosocial assessment in a dynamic. And by Ms. Harris having these 20,000, 30,000, 22,000, 12,000 on that boy Watts, this man came on TV and all the fact checks went around the world and said, he said them people wasn't there. He said they disguised it. They made it look like CBS, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, even Fox. They wouldn't say nothing. Everybody had cameras there. You can't put all them people in one place. Let's stay there.
Yeah.
And it was live. So Donald Trump has lost it completely. Anytime 100 cabinet members, I want y'all to hear this, 100 cabinet members. Let me clear this right now. I don't give a damn about Democrat or Republican or Independent. Let's clear that with all that with me. Because I don't believe in same-sex marriage. So let's clear all that with me. I believe in Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I got to vote for her is because you look at it too. Which one the worst? He the worst. But she have enough stuff over here where she taking the middle class and poor people. He ain't got nothing over here. He gets to give a tax break to the billionaires.
Yeah. It's either you rich or you poor.
Yeah, he taking Medicaid, Medicare. He FBI, CIA. He changed the Constitution and put 3 judges. He want to be a king, a tyrant.
Yeah.
It's in the 2025 package.
Project 20.
I do is read it, 922 pages. And use the first 120 pages. You'll faint and have a heart attack. He want to take over this whole country. That's in his mind.
Yeah.
See, and only people that can vote for Donald Trump, there ain't but 2 people. One that need a psychosocial assessment, and one that's racist. How could you vote for him? I'm confused. 34 convictions, felony. Okay. Then he turned around. On the 6th, he killed all them people, 5 people, 1 a police officer. I'm confused. And I'm putting this out because I want it understood. Let's stop lying. Omar Johnson put it out. I'm putting it out. Nuri put it out. Now I'm putting it out. I don't know why reason he ain't put it out yet. He probably did not see it. In it, look, man, the man on national TV, we played the tape. He said we might have to shed blood. He didn't tell him to shed blood. He said we might have to shed blood to take it back. Do not let them cash the vote in. He told his vice president, this is black and white, I'm not making this up. He told his vice president, do not hit that thing and say they won. Pence. You seen what they did. They run in there, kick the door in, knock the windows out. Police shot one of them, killed him. Killed the police officer, squeezed him in, killed 4 other people. A week later, 2 police officers committed suicide. You ain't never heard 2 police officers commit suicide ever in the history of time. Police officers do not commit suicide. That's how they had been pumped out and the mockery been made out of them. And they let all the people being done like that. And they were so shameful, they killed themselves. I mean, just took the gun and bing. See? So that's why, brother. He got 500 co-conspirators. Yeah. All 500 of them was convicted. But how can a co-conspirator be convicted, but the person that did it is not convicted? Yeah. If I get 500 people and tell them, let's take it back, everybody get indicted with me. I'm confused.
And how do you feel with Trump, because he's using, our brothers and sisters as pawns to get the black vote. He's using rappers, athletes. Before he went to, before his term ended, he had pardoned like Lil Wayne and Kodak Black, so he could be in good terms, with the young black people. How do you feel about him, just basically using manipulation tactics to get the black young people to vote for him?
Any rapper, 50 Cent, I won't say how much money you owe me, but and you can settle with me by helping me with Tyler Perry do my movie, American Gangster. You know what it is. And I treated you real nice, 50. And I put protection on you while you was at my place in Atlanta. So again, 50, I love you, brother. I hate your way. For you to go on national TV and say you're going to go with Donald Trump. So you telling the black folks that voted for you and bought all your music, it's my birthday. So you telling all of us, you giving us the finger. So you telling us F us. How in the hell could you go with somebody, the Talent 5 up in New York? These boys, they took their DNA and proved that they had raped this girl, and Donald Trump still put a sign up saying, no, they did it. He did it before and after. Yeah. He said the test was messed up. Like the count was messed up. So we're gonna take it back. 100 people with Donald Trump cabinet, 99 of them said on national TV, we will not vote for him. But who's gonna vote? We don't know who we're gonna vote but we ain't gonna go there. No president has ever had out of 100 cabinet members, between 99 of the people not to vote for the president they were working for. You mean I got 100 people working for me in my cabinet and 99 of them won't go with me? Ain't but one? And we know who that was, that stupid law in New York that's indicted. So again, it's something wrong with him. And then hold up. No vice president has ever in the history of time, since America been here, said, and what you think? He said, well, what you gonna do? He said, I can't vote for him. Wait a minute. Hold up. Your vice president of 4 years that was with you, that's your vice president. That's like your wife, your son, your brother, and say, I don't want you. He said, I can't vote for him. He said, well, why? He said, I won't. I ain't gonna go into why. He said, our beliefs ain't the same. He was real nice. Because you know you could have really told him. He said, our beliefs, I see no CNN. He said, our beliefs ain't the same. The vice, and you know they're gonna play that. They're gonna play that. They're gonna make a real commercial out of that. 99 cabinet members won't go with it. His vice president won't go with it. But 50 Cent, you go with it? Are you crazy, 50 Cent? Do you need a psychosocial assessment? You want a tax break that bad that mess over the middle class and black folk? When 2% of the people in America got more money than 98%, $250,000 down, and 2% got $250,000 up? Are you serious, brother? 50, you that low down? Are you that low down? I'm just asking you. You don't see T.I. going with it. You don't see Snoop Dogg going with it. You don't see my boy in Atlanta, Rick Ross going with it. And you already know, most of the rappers going this way, not because we believe in Democrat or Republican. We trying to get the best for the people. Bronze James spent $60 million at school helping children. He didn't have to do that. $60 million. Him and Oprah Winfrey is the only two that's helped that many children. If we don't put our money back in our children, we're not men and women of God. We're a bunch of damn animals. Jesus said, suckle the children, forbid them not, let them come unto me. And if you hurt one of these, you're going to put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. So that is, if we don't love the children, we don't love God. So stop talking that Jesus talk. This is why, do I have that hat on? Yeah, that's why I got this cross on. Stop talking that Jesus talk. I'm wearing your thing, and this is not even assembly rules of fish. I'm just wearing this to draw you in to talk to you. Stop lying. If you love Jesus, you got to love our children. Suffer the children, forbid them not. Let them come unto me. And if you hurt one of these, this is what Jesus said, not Johnny. If you hurt one of these, you want to put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. So where are my pastors? Where y'all at? I don't hear your mouth. We take $120 million, Queen, every 10 months and put in the white man bank. Why in the hell can we take the $120 million and open up our own private banks so we can lend our people money when they want to open up businesses? We can have Black Shark Tank when our people, we got some of the most gifted women and men on the planet Earth, but they ain't got no money. We need to have the money to be lent to our children. We have these Sunday morning disco and style show and political horses. We've been having church for 100 damn years and we ain't free yet. So I don't want to hear about no damn church. The mosque, none of it. We're not free. The mosque, the church, the Hebrew Israelite, Black Spanish Madonna, the 5% more sign temple. If I miss one, all of them need to come together and open up banks where we can be in charge like this right there on Bel Air. They got 6 banks, $18 billion. 94% of them are over the middle class. They have no Chinese walking around, no cup in his hand. Can you give me a dollar? Can you give me a dollar? Not one. They take care of their people. They take care of their
not
life.
one. You don't see not one.
Generational money. They got residual coming in. Huh? We got one street. They got 100 streets over there. We got one little street, MLK, and it's ragged as hell in every city.
Nah.
It's a con game, man.
Yeah.
How our little brothers come over here, and I met the man. He showed me, he gave me the whole blueprint. So I brought the blueprint to Bishop Dixon. Bishop Dixon, I called him on WhatsApp. Bishop Dixon told me he gonna call me back so we could work together to get all the pastors together to open up banks. I told Pastor Ratliff this 10 years ago when he was making 12 million a year and had 12,000 people. See? So Johnny Binder, Dr. David Jeremiah, I'm not that same black boy that went to prison. See, I came out with the gift of God. And the only power I got is the power that God gave me. The only knowledge and wisdom I got is the power and the wisdom and knowledge God gave me. So the government made a great mistake by sending Malcolm and me and Muhammad Ali. He made a mistake, white man. And that's why Martin Luther King came over to Honorable Elijah Muhammad and said, well, I had a dream one day I'm going to the mountaintop. When he met Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he said, I've been to the mountaintop. You may not get there with me. They put him in a low-end motel and killed him.
Yeah.
Andrew Young and Jesse, they should have stopped all of that. Number one, he should have never been in no dollar mall. The most important man of the Christian faith ever in our time. Why would he be at a $1.90 prostitution motel? Why they want him here, Honorable Elijah Muhammad? They put him in a hotel, they get the whole floor where you can't shoot through the wall, nothing. Can't come off the floor. The men right there, huh? Left, right, huh? In the car, the police with it. We got a bomb car and bulletproof. The same way the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was taken care of, the same way Minister Farrakhan was taken care of, and the same way Martin Luther King should have been taken care of.
Most definitely.
So they don't want to talk to me, brother. That's why most pastors run from me. Because we keep on just Sunday morning disco and style show. And the faith-based money came from George Bush to control our pastors. So I'm going to West, Church on the Wall. I'm going to Bishop Dixon again. I'm going to my main man. Everybody knows I've been 5 years with it. I love him to death. Found the praise. Huh? Mia and our pastor. I love him to death. So, Rudy Rasmus, we need all of them to come together. We have to come together. Pastor Jay, High Dimension. Did I call Pastor name or found the phrase? What did I say?
You called Pastor me.
Okay, I called his wife's name. Did I call his name? Yeah, I need to call his name.
Remus.
Huh?
Remus.
Remus, I apologize. Pastor Remus, right. A personal friend of mine. I'm only going to call my friends. They told me I was their friend. Since I'm your friend, I want us to come together and open up banks and vocational schools. Okay? Okay? And credit unions. And Black Shark Tank. Do you know if we do that, over 60% of the children won't have a gun in their hand no more? Don't you know if a child making over $100,000 plumbing, electrician, huh? Coding? And you know we need 4 6 types of security to protect our women. Black women get kidnapped more in Houston, Texas than anywhere on the planet Earth. Wow. What is she worth? Because her body's more valuable and her parts of her body is more valuable. And the sun is her friend. It's not her enemy.
That melanin.
Oh, you know. Yeah. It's the melanin in her skin.
Worth more than gold.
Look at you. She's black diamond. And the black woman today, the sisters I'm talking to y'all have to learn out who you are. You in Genesis. God said they're going to kill the babies 2-year-old and down, looking for baby Jesus, Yeshua, Emmanuel. They said, well, what are we going to do with the women? He said, we're going to use them as SPOIL. We're going to use them for the spoils of war. It's in the Bible. I got the Bible right here if y'all want to see it. It's in the Bible. He said, we're going to use it for the spoils of war. Come on, pastors, come on. You ain't going to teach this on Sunday. He said, and as we use the women as spoils of war, we're going to use them as booties. And here go today. 70% of our women is trying to exercise and shoot stuff in a booty. Young lady, let me help you out. And I love it. If you catch a dude with your booty, you got a freak. So when he get another booty bigger than your booty, he gone. So don't get mad when he bites you. Only, I did this for you. I did this here. I did this. I even got on the pole. And why? He like booty. So whoever got the biggest booty, he gone. Because you got a freak. You need to catch him with your brain. When a black woman catch a man with a brain, she ain't got to worry about it. Because he in check at all time. Because he know how intelligent she is. Because she's the most intelligent person on the planet Earth. Let's clear that. They smarter than us. In school, in college, they think faster than us. Yeah. That's a fact. So don't tell a black woman about getting no back, can't come in the pulpit. What the hell is you saying? Would you tell Mother Mary that? Would you tell Moses' wife that? Abraham? Sarah? Come on, man. The game out God in, man. So I'm the wrong guy to interview. Because I'm not going to hold back. Ain't nobody going to do nothing to me. I ain't scared of none of them. I don't work for none of them. I got my own money. And I got enough housing to sell one. I'll go borrow money on one for me to be a millionaire within 12 months, and I'm already done it. So I'm good. And I got 4 or 5 millionaires coming in right now that help me build a 40 townhouse. And then help me build another 65 with Pastor Harry. I'm good. My money gonna be coming in so crazy, it ain't gonna go. Because God won't me that money before I even get to my movie. When I do the Johnny Binder movie, it's gonna be 50, 60 million. So again, young man, God wants somebody to tell these pastors, stop. Tell the ministers, stop. Come together. One God, one faith, one baptism. And put the money together. So all the people that's smart among us, we can lend them money, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200. Give us your package, okay? Your package looks good. Give me your package. The package. That's what they do on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I'm the only one with the Shark Tank. Almost 80% of the people come on and get a deal.
They say I'm the only one looking at Shark Tank.
So they started putting money back in their children, and they raising, and our children going to prison. Huh? Or the graveyard. So that's what I'm doing, brother. I'm very upset the way we are and the way our women look at us. Mm-hmm. They look at us like we weak, and most of us are weak.
Yeah. And I want y'all, like the people who will watch this, I want y'all to understand like the journey this man been on. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta start at the beginning in order to understand where the man is at now. We gotta understand where he came from. Can you let them know where you grew up? Where did you start off?
A little bit. Because I say for the movie, I'm Johnny Binder, Jr. I should have been dead. God saved me. All the shootouts, all the fight. 7 police officers on Lockwood 10. Undercover clothes, they jumped me. Thank God I got a little fight in me. I rocked 4 of them. Yeah. The 5th one bust me in the head with a gun. I stayed close to the car where they couldn't get to me. And, I woke up in the hospital with handcuffs on. Eye, mouth knocked out. And I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. That was my first whooping, my last one. Yeah. So I contemplated on kill all 7 police officers. My lawyer called me, Stanley Snyder. He said, man, don't you do that. I guess they had a mic somewhere close to the bed. Because I was going, I never been whooped like that. They stomped me. And to this day, I don't know why they jumped me. Yeah. I don't even know them. But I'm not mad because it took all of that to get me here. So now I can save my children, my grandchildren, one face and 10 to life right now. Yeah, and I ain't gonna talk about that. Yeah. I'm just gonna fight the case. So again, I come off death row. So if God can bring me off death row and bring me here, come on, man. Mm-hmm. So again, I was a master brick mason at 14, 15 years old. So my father was rich, so I ain't have to get no game. I ain't never been no game. And one day I was going to school on the north side where I should have been in Cloverland. I ain't gonna tell you how I got out there. But anyhow, my daddy and I left my mom with that buffoonery. But I was out there and I'm walking across the track. It's about 50 of us. So everybody in line giving people 50 cents a dollar. So I'm like, So when I got up there, I had about $2. So the little nigga, it cost 50 cents to be on the track. He ain't got no change, he's got a dollar. I said, man, I'm going to school now. I'm not giving you nothing. So I went to walk off, kicked him in there. Boom! Man, I ain't never been kicked like that. I went up in there a little bit.
Yeah.
The dude was bigger than me, like 6'1". He kicked me, man. Boom! Turned around and looked at it. There's 3 of them. Boom! I ran. All the way around the track. That's when I knew I had killed me. I went all the way around the track. I was burning up.
Yeah.
I'm running. I ain't never ran like that in my life. I'm burning. I get to the house. I told my dad to room up. I knew there was a gun in there somewhere. I found it. I said, ah! Opened it up, seen the bullets. Got the box of bullets. Whoop. I'm finna kill all 3 of them. See, I'm not a killer. So let's clear that right now. But you can't pump me. You can't kick me. You can't slap me. Because if you do that, then you're going to make me be something that I'm not. Yeah. Because I'm going to challenge. Once you come that way, I'm going to challenge you. I don't give a damn who it is. Police or not police. Don't put your hand on me. I'm not your child. Huh? You got my license? You got my insurance, sir? Yes, sir. You go both my hand on steering, sir. I got my stuff up here. I ain't going to reach over here. No, I'm right here, sir. Because Johnny Biden, I got to put my hand out the door. Yeah. Pick up my hand. I go both my hands, sir. Keep running. Ain't nothing on me, sir. So you're wasting time running it. Anything else? You give me a ticket, I'm going to have it dismissed. So come on. If you mess with me, I'm going to take your job. So what is it? So most of the police right now, brother, I ain't been stopped in almost 10 years. I ain't going to lie. They don't bother me. And that ain't me. That's God.
Yeah.
With 5,000 having make an angel around me. I was speeding to church one day, and the police stopped me. I was doing about 90. Whoa! Whoa, me come. I didn't keep going. I went on pull over, right on 59 Hillcroft. I was going to Pastor J. Going because I had to get in the car with him to go to Katy and come back. Yeah. And the police said, man, what are you doing? I said, man, I'm a pastor, man. I said, I'm a pastor. I got a hip-hop church. I'm trying to get to High D. I said, I'm late. He said, look out, man. Go to church, but slow it down, man. Yeah. So he let me go. I'm about 30 miles over the speed limit. Speed limit 65, I'm in 90-something. And I looked at a white man. I say, man. Then it happened again in Galleria. I'm speeding at night. He pulled me out. Where you going? I said, people had some problems. I'm trying to get to them immediately. Trying to stop this kid. He said, go. You trying to buy it? I ain't telling my name. The man told me I was trying to buy it. Yeah. I'm like, damn. Boom. So I've been blessed. Yeah. Where the police used to lock me up. Now they work with me, about 40 of them. Personal friends. All police ain't bad. But the 20%, 30% off create the problem for them. Yeah. So what they got to do, this is 60 or 70%, they got to get rid of this. Like the white woman did the other day. She came on TV. I'm sure she's a fan of. Beautiful white girl, Spanish. She said, well, I quit. I resigned. Everybody look. She's been there 7 years. Pretty Spanish girl, white. Pretty. I got it in my phone in her. And everybody said, why you quit? She said, the way he killed Sonia Massey, she said that was murder. She said, I can't work at this police station in Chicago. She said, I came here to save lives. I didn't come here to take lives. She said, if somebody trying to shoot me, yeah. She said, a woman didn't have nothing. She didn't even have a pot in her hand. Her hand was up like this, brother, with a towel in it, a little bit of towel in it, like this. You know what got him though? I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
She sensed it.
And she said it twice. Yeah. We keep thinking she said it once. No, she didn't. She said it twice. I heard it on the tape. Like I told Ben Crump. And I'm telling you again, Ben Crump. That's systemic racism. That's premeditated murder because he told her, I'm going to shoot you in your head. So once you tell somebody I'm going to shoot you in the head, I premeditated it. And then about 3 minutes later, I do it. That's premeditated. So two things got to happen. I'm with the father. The father had a triple bypass. The father said, God saved me for this reason, for my daughter. The police either have to get the gas chamber, the injection.
Man, Neighborhood Real, man, endorsing Nobody Say Podcast, man, where the boy be on fire, man, and talk his talk and walk his walk, man, to get on them boys' head. You feel me?